Hi, I'm Ramya. I was a part of the first cohort for the Emancipatory Leadership Program here at San Jose State. I am currently working as the Associate Director of Culture for Alpha Public Schools here in Eastside San Jose. So I was working on clearing my administrative services credential through the Santa Clara County Office of Education. And for years, I've been looking for the master's program that fit exactly what I wanted to do. And I struggled to find one that was both serving what I needed or wanted and was looking for as a student, and that was cost effective. And so while working on clearing my administrative services credential, I happened to get an email from the Santa Clara County Office of Education talking about this new program at San Jose State. And as soon as I read through the description, I knew it was the program for me. I immediately reached out to Dr. Burciaga and set up a time to meet with her and talk about the details of the program, and did everything I could to just apply immediately because I knew that this was exactly what I wanted to do as a student. Such a transformative experience because for the first time in my life, I felt seen as a student. And I was able to really reflect on my education and what had gotten me to where I was, and just who I am and how much that mattered. And I felt so seen by all of the professors. I felt like I wasn't put into this box of this is how school has to be or this is how a graduate program has to be, but that actually it can be an experience that speaks to just who you are as a person, who you are as an individual, and really honors your identities. And I was able to learn about so many different theories, from like cultural community wealth to culturally sustaining pedagogy, that still resonate with me today, and I very much bring into the work that I do on a day-to-day basis. I think a lot of the skills and experiences that I gained was really, one, being able to advocate for myself and advocate for everyone, being able to honor who they are and their identities. One of the specific experiences that stands out to me is in the first semester of the program where we did stories of self. And that was such a powerful experience to not only be able to really share my story, but to hear other stories and to connect over that. And that experience itself I brought into the workplace and had everybody share their stories of self. And this created a deeper connection. Again, during a time when we were virtual and everyone was staring at a Zoom screen, it brought us so much closer together. I really also was able to bring in just how important it is to talk about our experiences and our identities and who we are, and how much that matters for the work that we do. Very often, especially being in education, we're really focused on the go, 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 but it's important to really think about who we are as humans and the experiences that we bring. And through all of my classes and discussions through this program, I was able to bring a lot of that learning into my work, and I'm continuing to talk about these things on a daily basis with my colleagues. When I started the MELS program, I was working as an assistant principal for a charter school in Eastside San Jose, and I was able to bring in a lot of what I was learning, a lot of what I was studying into my work, whether that be through even how I was coaching other teachers and coaching around equity and coaching around how our students are bringing in a wealth of knowledge and experience that we need to acknowledge and honor, and really even thinking about what it means to come into our school and feel like who they are matters too. I've also, being in this program has also allowed me to move into other roles, such as the one I have right now as the Associate Director of Culture, and really bring a lot of the learnings that I had from the program into my role as a Director of Culture, and really think about how our students' identities and experiences matter when we're thinking about our school culture and what that means. Another really amazing experience that's come from this program is being able to be a contributing author to a book that was published recently. The advice that I would offer is that if you're looking for a program that really breaks down barriers and has you really unlearn all of the habits that we had to learn as a student, and have an experience that honors who you are and the way you learn, and how there's no one way of submitting work, or there's no one way of discussing an experience, this program will offer that for you. Yeah, I think one of the really cool experiences that I had in my first semester was for our final project, it was recording a podcast, which is a really fun experience, but also an important one because as a student, I'd always been used to writing essays or taking a big final at the end, but this program gave us so many creative ways to approach the work and to talk about the work and the people that we were studying. And that creativity honestly transformed even my perspective as an educator, and really think that there doesn't have to be this prescriptive way of how we approach how students are engaging in work. And I remember so many conversations with Dr. Burciaga about all the unlearning that we had to do as students around what it meant to be a graduate student here.